and then making sure that they get it online and up to par. I mean, I've talked to certain people, and I kind of feel, my personal opinion is like, you're not going to hold all this back. There's no way. And that you either sort of get out of the way, or, because it's coming. You know, it's just coming. Yeah.
Do you think this will eventually make a lot of our courses hybrid or online? You will start sort of a transition?
Personally, I don't think so. I think that there'll probably be discussion about attempting to do that. But, I mean, if you really thought about it, you know, the invention of the television didn't change, you know, how we necessarily, you know, what? Go to the theater. All of it never changed. I just see it as supplementary. It's completely supplementary because human beings have learned in a certain way for so long. And we can't change that. You know, we learn through interaction and discussion. You know, that's how we learn. It's been done since the beginning of time, you know, since human beings. This is how we learn. I don't see it as replacing that at all. I only see it as a supplement. And that's what it only should be, is a supplement. Could it one day lead to some, maybe. Could we try it? We could see. You don't know. But personally, I kind of, you know, because we sort of think about this sort of in the math department. It's like, well, do we offer to, you know, human beings need other human beings. But you never know.
Like I've seen at one other community college where one physics course is hybrid now. The lectures are online, the students watch it, you know, and they come to do just the labs.
Yeah.
So
I
don't know if this is
it could be onto something new. But like I said, it just comes down to the sort of, there's the human element. Now, I think that, though, we also live in a time where you do have to have some of this up because students are commuting. It's hard to get to a location. So it's almost like we have no choice but to augment for a small segment of the population. That probably will grow, but where it will really head, no one knows. I actually, like I said, I just think that the human element is important and you can't replace it, but there are some information that can be replaced. But I don't know. I'm not sure. But I don't think we could ever ignore all of this and say, oh, I hope, you know, it's just not going to go away. But it's possible. You know, it's an interesting concept. The virtual classroom is interesting. You know, for me, it's really interesting. Like, wow. But again, my experience as a math teacher says, you know, the students need that. They need dynamics. You know, they do. And if it works out in a virtual environment, I'd be interested to see that. That'd be good. But I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, I think it's worth looking into, you know, considering. But yeah. Anybody have any other questions? Yeah.
How those iTunes are organized? Are they like a subject and college, or are they segment like algebra or arithmetic?
It's organized by college, by campus. So you can look for a campus, and when you click on the campus, you'll see the different academic departments or units that they want you to see. But once you go to a camp, you know, so it's organized by campus, and then from there you'll find whatever. It's really easy to navigate and to look at. It's not that difficult. But and it's organized the way you want it to be organized. So I would envision possibly the sort of a tech committee or something, you know, meeting with IT and discuss some sort of discussion somewhere about how they want to organize it, how they want to do this, if they even want to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure because again, there's a sort of this apportionment aspect, and I don't know how people will feel about something free. You know, I don't know. But
So, Dan, I have a question. Do you
yeah.
think IT will be in charge of this? As far as
Probably they would like to be in charge, probably.
Let's slow it down.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
thought this was the alternative.
This is
well, there is some alternatives, but
No, I thought this was the alternative.
Well,
it's not that simple. There is alternatives, but
if they require that they have to do the uploading, then that's not a good alternative.
Right.
But if they kind of oversee, you know, the
Sure.
administration, and okay, they have some influence on how it's organized. But if each individual instructor cannot
Right.
upload or lead on their own, then let's go someplace else.
and like I said, like when I presented the iWeb and the others, those are alternatives that exist. They're there.
No, I have to say, I think it's important that this responsibility be delegated to someone in each department to be able to upload their own files. And even that's a task for someone like math department or the English department, to be uploading, if you have math people.
Well, I mean, I even made the suggestion.
You can fill out a form that would take their, be responsible for uploading any, just as we're responsible for, on our daily walk across the street. If we choose to, jaywalk, then that's our responsibility.
Well, yeah, but this problem with this problem exists in a lot of, well, not a lot, some campuses. Other universities, every faculty member or non-classroom faculty, they're all administrators of their, But I don't know. I made a few suggestions, at least to IT about maybe.
I think the key word is delegating.
Yeah. Tony.
I hear a lot about IT not really supporting faculty in terms of, for instance, the video streaming and so forth. I just suggest that this should be brought up with the technology meeting. This is something that we can recommend and things happen.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I get sort of mixed signals all the time, and I don't even understand why. I've sort of stopped trying to figure any of it out because they're just. I can't understand any of it, but I think they have no choice. I think it's sort of it's at a point where they either have to get out of the way or they have to do things a little different.
Because I feel that the IT department are here to support faculty, students, staff, any technology, anything that we want to
No.
do to move ahead. They should be ready.
Right.
And we have infrastructure, we have the technology on campus. What's going on? Something is wrong.
Oh, I agree. I agree. I think there's things that are wrong, but I don't. It's.
Well, Dan, he's being allowed to do what he does. Someone is allowing him to do what he does. That's what he's
It's a.
Someone has to supervise.
It's a decision that's done at top. Administrators have made this sort of decision. And I'm not talking deans or anything like that because they're the deans are the workhorses. Gail knows that. And I would never want to be a dean. I would never want to be a dean. That's but these decisions are made up on top to some degree, and it's unfortunate. It is. It's frustrating because it's very frustrating. But like I said, these alternatives have been a blessing, not iTunes University necessarily, because they need to meet with administration and they need to meet with an IT manager. And my hope is actually, again, I've actually done a few things, which is sort of contact, if you sort of know sort of the inside, it's sort of helpful. But, contact sort of Ernie and Bob and everybody and say, look, you guys, you have bragging rights, with all your other VPs and everybody. You have bragging rights to get this on iTunes University if you make it happen. And Ernie likes that. He likes to sort of rub the sort of, other presidents' sort of nose in things. But again, he's been at mission, so we've sort of missed him. We needed him here, and hopefully with him coming back, and again, they really can't hold it back.